She keeps getting more that we gotta cut.
I find a stone and take it home and polish it and hope it shines, and also there's a chicken.
Hey everyone, this is Clayton, and cousin got some more stuff. Of course she did. That's why we love her. Anyway, she got this slab, and I got it out, and I'm like, wow, hey, and I messaged her, I'm like, what is this stuff? And she goes, I don't know. I'm like, I guess it was just pretty, right? No. So, pretty much, yeah, it was pretty. But we think it is pink Jasper. So, and it's called pink Jasper because, well, it's pink. And apparently it's Jasper. And, well, there you go. So I was trying, as you can see, there's some like ghost images of shapes on here. I was trying to get some shapes on there to cut out, and I didn't like them, so I, got some denatured alcohol and lacquer thinner and wiped it off and left a little bit of a stain behind. But this is apparently pink Jasper, which I had never heard of before. I looked it up and it's like, yeah, they do have a pink Jasper. So apparently this is it. So let's just take a look. I mean, we've got, of course, it's pink, and there's browns in there, and there's, oh, let's look at this side. I thought maybe that some of these black spots were the ink from the pen, but actually, no. It's over here, too. So first thing I noticed, we've got this line down through there. And that doesn't look like it's, well, here it is on the other side. So it's like here and here. So it's a really steep angle across there. And there's a lot of these other brown streaky things through there. It looked like they probably go the whole way through. But apart from that, it's kind of, unremarkable. Of course, it's remarkable because it's pink. Now, I grabbed the pointy stick of destiny because I wanted to show you there is some fissures here. Here's a crack. Comes across there and it goes over to here and then sort of disappears. So this piece here is probably loose. And we've got another crack right here. Right here. It goes across sort of like that. And yeah, we want to sort of avoid that. So we're going to have to put our shapes on this side. And, well, best way to do it was that way I said about before, by taking the picture and making this exact size. Because after I tried fooling around with the shapes a little bit, I'm like, oh, I don't got the proper things to try to get a lot of, I don't got, what are these called? Templates, yeah. I don't got the proper templates to try to get a lot of stuff out of there because I don't want to just do ovals and circles all the time. So I got sort of like a triangular type shapeage out of there. But here's the template, and it's very close to what I had put on there before. As you can see, I can go like that, and I can get three nice stones out of there. So I think I'm just going to mark this right now. Get that big black Sharpie of destiny. And you see it's like right close to the edge here, but then this edge shoots down that way. So I'm going to be able to get that probably on there without much issue. So, and of course, what I tell you not to do, I do myself. Using a thin paper that doesn't lay down real well on the stone. Another nice thing sort of about this, if you use a thicker marker, you have some leeway when you mark your circles out or your shapes out. Ooh. Okay, so, hey, look at that. I think that's working. That's going to work out fairly good, I think. Now, I know some of you are saying, boy, those are really close together. Well, my saw is super thin. The blades on my saw, let's put this over here in the scrap pile of destiny. The blades on my saw are very thin, so I can cut very thin like that. So, next thing I'm going to do, hey, look, 2 eyes and a woohoo. 2 eyes. Yee! Okay, I'm just going over to the saw and I'm going to cut them out. And I won't be long, and I shall be right back. It'll be even less time for you. But now it's going over to the noisy saw of miserableness. So, be right back. Chicka, 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 chicka. Alrighty, I'm back, and well, this stuff is not near as hard as, say, that agate that we cut a while back. So I was able to cut these out fairly easy, but the stone is a little bit fragile. In fact, it was so fragile that when I started to trim around this circle, we had a fatality. Yeah, a fatality before we even got to grinding, and I was hoping this one would come out really nice. But what we're going to do is get, and I'll take this piece as is and work it. So I think what we're going to do is, I'm not going to try to cut that on the saw anymore. I'll take these shapes over to the wheel and trim them down to, you know, down to shape, to avoid any more fatality. Yeah, that thing. So, tell you what, let's just hop right over to the wheel, and I'll start whacking away on these. Alright. Now, there's the water. Might have to clean that hoses out a little bit. Alright, let's just see what... Boy, I really need to clean this up. Ugh. Let's see how this stuff goes. Oh, that is fairly soft. You can see that eats away pretty quick. And there's that side of the wheel that's not getting enough water again. And I'll work on that somehow. These shouldn't take as long a cut as the agate. I think that was one of the longest stones that it took me to cut. They're the most beautiful I've cut for a while. Agate's pretty hard. Oh yeah, look, it's chipping. That's stone is kind of soft, but this wheel pretty aggressive. And I think what I'll do is I'll get these down to about the shape I need. And then finish shaping them up on the 300 grit wheel to avoid too much chipping away. Yeah, this is shaping up pretty darn quick compared to some of the stuff that we've cut here. I actually need a little more water. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. Now let's see what this poor bugger's like. Just get down to where I can get a decent... Sort of made my heart sink whenever it snaps like that. Yeah, we might even be able to get most of that circle shape out of there. I'm getting it sort of down to where it is. That's a fairly decent thickness right there. So, yeah, let me work on that just a hair. I think even though it flaked off, we might be able to completely salvage a circle out of that. Might be a slightly off circle. Let me shape it up from this side now. You know what? I think we're going to keep pretty much a circle. I think that's pretty much going to do it. I thought about just doing one of these the whole way through to show, and then just showing the other two when they were done. But as quick as these are cutting, I think I might be able to get them all done without making the video horribly long. So I'm gonna start working this edge down. Yeah, that's pretty soft stuff there. Pretty small cab. I've worked smaller ones than this. Some of the stones, some of our landscaping rocks are much smaller than this. Now we're getting a little bit too much water. You're getting water on me. It's not that big of a deal, dude. Yeah, I believe as soft as this is, I'll be able to do these up nicely on the 320 grit. So I'll just sort of rough these in, try to get that girdle somewhat even as I work that top down. So, I mean, here's what we got so far, which is pretty in pink, or flesh colored. So, pretty good to me. Alrighty, so let's start on the oval. Notice my water bucket's getting a little low. May have to stop and fill her up here. Take that edge down a little bit more. Am I running out of water? Nope, I'm good yet. Maybe getting some clog in the pipes there. As small as these are, I'm definitely going to have to dop them. Okay, I think this one's ready for the quick tickle on the 300. And then, now we got this one. Okay, so let me... Yeah, a little bit longer. I think that'll make a nice looking cab though. See how badly that chipped up the edge. Now you can see the bottom edge. It being soft and this wheel being aggressive, well, that's gonna chip it up pretty good. Oh, nuts! Crap! Sorry about that. I got a nick in there from the saw. Rats! May have to take that out. Darn, I didn't even see that. That's too thin for my saw blade. Yeah, let me check. Be right back. Yeah, it might have been from my saw blade. It barely fits in there. But darn. No. I have to take that out a little bit. That just annoys me. And just adjust the shape a little bit. We can do that. It'll be a little bit thinner. If I can get it down past the girdle size I want, I think I'll call it at that. I think we might be able to handle it at that point right there. Got too much ickle in here. Okay, I think we're good there. Hey, that's accidents happen. But why has it happened to the pink Jasper? Work some of this top down here. And I was cutting that slab. Pieces were flaking off all around those spots that I had said had fractures in them. And there's just a lot of fractured pieces sitting over there on the saw right now. Yeah, I'll definitely finish this up on the 600 grit, 300 grit wheel, which I think I'm done with this one now. I am going to go over to that 300 grit because it's just too soft, and this is too soft, and that's too aggressive. Okay, so let's just quickly pop over here to this Wheel of Destiny. So let's get some water started. Yes, there's the water. Water flow of destiny. Wondering if I put something like that on there, if it would stop the water from splashing out all over the place. It might. I've seen it done before, but all right, let's see what the... Oh yeah, it's a little bit less nasty on this stone. Yeah, it's polishing up already. This edge taken care of nicely, which I think it's already done. Now I'll start working the top. I wonder if a toothbrush would work there too. Yeah, I don't think the toothbrush would work as well as a brush like this. The wheel still feels wet, but it's not splattering everywhere. we'll give that a shot. And talking about brushes, yeah. So, if you need brushes, call Mrs. Cluck's Chicken Ducks. Yes, Mrs. Cluck. Mrs. Cluck has been a provider of quality toothbrushes and beak brushes since 1974. So if your beak needs brushed, or your teeth needs brushed, or if you have a beak with some teeth in it, don't know, don't want to know, then call Mrs. Cluck. Please, somebody sponsor this channel. Alrighty, I think that's coming along pretty well there. I mean, especially since I got over on this wheel, it's a little bit easier on the stone. But let's just take a quick look here. It's kind of nice with that eyeball thing going on there. But once I get these on a stick, yeah, it's going to come out a lot better. Now let's go to Captain Oval here. Do that edge up a little bit. Wow, that one really got nicked along the edge. I can fix it though. This is definitely a type of stone that's going to benefit from being on a dot stick. And I don't want any flat spots on these dome of these cabs. Looky? How's that looky? Is that looky okay, looky? Okay, I think that one's doppable. Okay, let me see about this. The fatality that may be Frankenstein's monster. We can rebuild it. May just have to dop this one much sooner. I believe so. Let me get a little bit more shape to it, and then I will stick these on the sticks. Okay, there's what we have. Okay, so here's the 3 little stones that chipped up really fast. And if being wet like this is any indication of what they're going to look like, I think they're going to look really nice. So let me kill the water here. And I'll put these on sticks and I shall be right back. So don't go away. Okay, we're all dopped and ready. Let me get some water going here. And hello, water. There it is. Water. There. Okay, good. Yeah, we got some stuff going. Got these on the sticks. And let me start with this one. Let's make that edge a little bit more uniformly nicey like. Ooh. Oh yeah, there was some wax on there. Yeah, it looks like the video is going to be a little longer than I expected, but hey, why not? So I can... Oh yeah, this is a lot easier to get that nice dome on there. I am really tickled that this round one did not do a total fatality. And even if we got a small one out of there, I'd have still tried to keep it. But, oops, still got some roundness, flatness, I mean, at the top. Yeah, just work it down a little bit. That's why we got this sheer wheel. Wheel of Destiny. And the round ones, you can just really go to town with them like this. And to be honest, I think that one's probably not going to get it too much better than that. Soft as this stone is. Let me just take her for a tickle around one more time. Okay, grab the other one. Let's go with this one. I like this one. Even though I cut into it with a saw too much. That piece is right there. Might even be able to fix that with some epoxy. Just throw some epoxy in there. Because why not? Now I'm really glad that Cuz got all those, well, like she went nuts on Etsy and eBay and bought all these slabs and rocks. Other than not, I probably wouldn't say I'd never be able to cut some of this stuff, but I just probably wouldn't get it myself. Because I sort of pick, you know, I pick rocks up randomly in the landscaping and outside more, looking for the hidden beauty in things. I guess sometimes when you're always looking for stuff that's hidden, you don't find the stuff that's right in front of your face, or you don't seem to appreciate it as much. But I guarantee you I appreciate the beauty in these conventional style stones. I probably just wouldn't be cutting as many as I would if she wouldn't be going nuts on Etsy. Thank you, Chelsea. Okay, honestly, I think we've got pretty much what we need out of that. And take some of this, turn that setting edge down just a little bit. Take a look. Pretty. Okie dokie. Now, oval shape. I'm going to start with the edge. Yep, I think we got that flat spot out of there. Let me see if I can wipe it off and take a look at it anyway. Yeah, that's looking pretty nice. Give it another once over. And take off some of that setting edge roughness there. And I think we are set. So, kick the water. And we're going to move over to the 600 grit. Into the noisy ones. Okay, turn that off. I like that run for a little bit just to get some of the extra water off of it. Okay, let's get some water going on this one. There it is. Okay, let's do this one we're working on. Let me do the edge. I think that's going to work out pretty darn nice. Sorry, I'm not in the screen again. Eeh. Yep, I believe I got all the gnarlies out of there that fast. It don't take long when the stone's soft. Okay, this one's ready, so let's do this one. Okay, so get the edge, get the edge. Oh yeah, like you can sing. Don't even. Don't, no, no singing. Yeah, I already had FCC complaints about that. Sort of looks like a Cyclops eye. Looks like the goons from Goon Island. I think they had two eyes though. No, I think let's pretty much do it for this one. So now, I can't grab it. Dun da da da. You got the circle one. The one that was a fatality. Make it down a little bit more. Okay. You know what? We're going to kill the water there. And we're popping over here to the 1200. The fine one. Hello, brushes. Get some water going. Where's the water? There it is. It comes out all at one time when she comes out, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, let's just get the super noisy one going. One more quick whoop across there. Okay. See you in a minute. Let's do this one. Because why not? Double use the setting edge and okay, I think we're done. Oh, we gotta do the oval one. We're done with this one. Dun da 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 da. Okay. Like you know the drill here. Okie dokie, I think. Now, like I said, as soft as this stone is, I think that's about all we got to do. So, let's turn that off. And tell you what, I'm going to head over to the cerium oxide wheel with all three of these. And then I'll see you over here at the table. Over there. And then we'll see what they look like. So don't go away. Okay, I'm back. And here is what honest to. Here is what we got. We've got 3 beautiful pink Jasper cabs. So let's take a look at these one at a time. And we'll start with this one on the outside. So we have a beautiful pink. Beautiful pink up. Good. Got a beautiful piece of pink Jasper here. And that stuff polished up pretty darn nice. I've got to admit that polished up really nice. And I'm kind of freaked out at how close to my skin tone this stuff actually is. Now I took that edge down a little bit around the edge and well, there it is. And we got this here one And, well, what do you say about that other than it has... And I didn't plan for that to be there. Honestly, I did not. I can't even remember if it was... You could actually see it. See that there when it was in the rough. But that's that one. And here's the one that we brought back from the depths of fatality land. And it's turned out pretty nice. And it could go just about any direction you wanted it. But hey, all I can say is that these 3 stones are definitely a win. So if you liked the video, hit that button up there, subscribe, like it, and ring the bell so you know when I'm doing all this kind of crazy stuff. So thanks for, well, really, and I mean it, thanks for spending some time with me, and have a good evening.